So if you've been mountain biking for any length of time, you've probably heard somebody say, you gotta try Pontiac Lake. Well, after 10 minutes in, I'm sure you're gonna understand why.
Chasing new trails? We got you. From in the saddle POVs to dialed views and rider tips, we'll help you rip. From first time in the woods to full send, this is MTB Trailview.
Pontiac Lake isn't one of those machine-built flow trails with perfectly sculpted berms and tabletop jumps. No, this is old school Michigan single track, simple as that. The kind of trail that was built by riders who know how to use every hill, every ridge, and every natural feature that this terrain has to offer. It's raw, it's physical, and it's an absolute blast. Meet Zandra. She's sales manager of Cycle Therapy Bike Shop, and most importantly, spent 8 years as the trail coordinator at Pontiac Lake. So who better than to give us the inside scoop on this trail?
Yeah, so Pontiac Lake, unlike a lot of other single track trails in Southeast Michigan, is one loop. There is a campground road that does intersect it and make a north half and a south half. The challenge is there's not a good emergency out. So by the time a newbie realizes they're in over their head, they got 3 miles of trail to get to that campground road. So Pontiac is much more digestible doing the north half. And if you're curious about doing Pontiac and can't commit to the full 10, start with the north half. Look at a map, know where you're at, and then if you need to, for mechanical, for a medical, for a mental, I just need to be done. Know your outs, know your exits.
Trail's roughly 11 miles long, one way, single track that winds through dense hardwood forests, open meadows, wetlands, and some of the biggest elevation changes you'll find anywhere in Southwest Michigan. It's a total favorite for local riders because it really never gives you a chance to switch off. You're either climbing or descending or carving corners or setting yourself up for the next feature. Pontiac has a way of lulling you into a rhythm before reminding you that it has a reputation for kicking your ass.
The 2 mile hill climb at Pontiac is unforgiving and very recognizable. There are some climbs in front of it if it's your first time out, but there's no mistaking. When you get to 2 Mile Hill, you know you're climbing it. It switches back several times. There's some nice roots, some nice rocks, and the trail, like a lot of us, is getting a little wider over time. So the original lines that a lot of us know, they've changed, they're different. It's still unforgiving. There's still plenty of rocks.
You okay? Are you sure? I feel bad riding by. Okay.
And with a lot of the soil composition at Pontiac, you get a lot of sand that washes downhill. So after you climb 2 Mile Hill, it's an amazing accomplishment. Even if you have to stop and walk, you're still getting up to the top of this. Then comes the downhill. 2 Mile Hill downhill descent is just as exhilarating in a different way.
The payoff is one of the best descents in the region.
It's also rooty. It's also rocky. There's also some awesome switchback. Not super tight turns like the climb, but it's not a straight descent. There are sections at Pontiac where the trail does feel straight. This is not one of them.
This is where Pontiac really shines. The trail drops through the woods with enough speed to plant a grin on your face or plant your face into the ground. You choose. About halfway through the ride, you're going to come to this scenic overlook of Pontiac Lake. It's a great place to catch your breath, grab a drink, and take in the view before diving back into the single track. The first couple miles of the trails are all about finding your flow. The trail snakes through the woods with constant direction changes, shallow rollers, and enough roots to keep you honest. This is one of those places where riding smooth is totally rewarded. It's best to stay light on your bike, keep your eyes up on the trail, and let the bike really dance around beneath you.
There's been some features added to the trail naturally from those down trees. So there's a couple of skinnies. There's two really amazing, I'm not gonna call them drops, but quick, short, punchy descents.
You'll encounter roots, rocks, and tight corners that will reward you if you stay loose and are able to just let the bike roll. It's fast without feeling reckless, technical without being really intimidating, and the kind of descent that you'll immediately want to ride again and again. One thing Pontiac does exceptionally well is using its natural terrain. There aren't giant man-made features anywhere. Instead, the trail flows over ridgelines, dives into valleys, skirts around marshes, and threads through mature forests that make you feel like you're miles from civilization. If you're looking for an extra challenge, Pontiac also has two optional advanced sections. These aren't mandatory, but if you've got the skills and you're feeling frisky and looking for a little more spice, they're definitely worth checking out. As your ride continues, the trail keeps throwing different challenges at you. Expect root gardens that demand good line choice, off-camber corners that reward confidence, short punchy climbs that test your legs, and flowing descents where carrying momentum is really the key to everything. There really aren't many dead sections in here. Every turn feels like it has a purpose, more or less.
Yeah, if this is your first time or you're newer to riding at Pontiac, a few good things to know is it's going to challenge your legs on climbing and your skills on descending. The trail is a ton of fun. It sees a lot of traffic, so super important that you go only the direction during the day that the trail's intended. To be able to ride at Pontiac safely, be comfortable and competent on your bike, have a good, solid working bike. If this is your first time on a single track trail, Pontiac's not the right place to go. It's a goal.
What makes Pontiac special isn't one giant feature, it's the rhythm. The trail has this incredible ability to keep you engaged for the entire ride. You're consistently pumping terrain, linking corners, picking smooth lines through roots, and trying to carry just a little bit more speed than what you might be comfortable with. By the time you hit the final climb, your legs are probably reminding you just how much elevation you've covered here.
Southeast Michigan has a ton of trails in the area. So if you're looking for a bike vacation, Oakland County is a great spot to come, and you can ride Pontiac. It is one of the harder, more challenging trails in the area because of the demand of elevation, coupled with the skills to do it safely.
One last switchback grind, and that's how you know you're at the end of this trail. That switchback grind leads you to a fast, flowing descent that lets you empty the tank before rolling back toward the trailhead with a huge smile on your face. Pontiac Lake isn't necessarily the trail I'd bring someone who's riding dirt for the very first time, but if you've got a little experience and you're ready to step up your game, this place will make you ride better. It teaches momentum, line choice, cornering, climbing, and bike handling in a way that few trails can. And I mean that. I mean, it's all here. And maybe that's why, after all these years, Pontiac Lake is still one of the most respected mountain bike trails in all of Michigan. If you haven't tried Pontiac Lake yet, you're gonna want to give it a try.
If you're into finding new epic places to ride, keep digging through the channel. There's plenty more to explore. And while you're at it, hit subscribe and let us know what you think in the comments.